Electronic Laboratory Safety Training Course. Part 6, Biological Safety. Biohazards are substances that contain pathogens which pose a threat to organisms, as they may be zoonotic. They may be capable of replicating and causing an infection, especially the zoonotic, which can cause illness or death to both people and animals. If they contaminate work areas, or worse, spread beyond the laboratory, they may lead to unforeseen damages or outbreaks. For this reason, you need to be fully aware of the substances you are handling, in order to protect yourself, your lab, and your community. While using an infectious agent, you must perform an additional lab-specific training. Handling of biological substances requires training. Wear a PPE and all wastes must be neutralized with 10% bleach. Animal carcasses must be disposed in sealed bags or frozen. All biological wastes will be autoclaved before disposal. Animals must not be brought into CUHK or moved within CUHK without permission from the Laboratory Animal Service Center. Incoming or outgoing laboratory animals to or from our animal holding core labs must also be approved by LASAC. Please contact LASAC staff to access the health status, serology and genetics testing of the animals for importation from other locations such as any universities or labs. You must be authorized with the right to access the animal holding core labs. You must not undertake any activity unless you have the authorized license Cap 340 and the approval from the Animal Experimentation Ethics Committee, AEEC. Hazards must be considered when allocating tasks. Please report to the safety officer if you cannot handle the accident. When entering the animal holding core labs, you need to wear a lab coat, gloves, hairnet, face mask and shoe cover. The organism you are working with or exposed to will determine the proper safety precautions to take. These are designated different biosafety levels, BSL. The more pathogenic the agent, the more stringent the safety precautions are. There are 4 categories of biosafety level in increasing order of risk. The Lo Kui Siang Integrated Biomedical Sciences building can only handle the first 2 levels. Biosafety Level 1 poses a low risk. They include commonly used laboratory chemicals, and the lab is not necessarily isolated from general traffic patterns in the building. Work is conducted on open benches, and no containment equipment or facility is necessary. Biosafety Level 2 poses a higher risk than 1, and may be pathogenic. For large volume handling, these must be under a biosafety hood, which is used as a containment for infectious agents. The BSC has a HEPA filter in the exhaust system to protect the environment and yourself. This type of filter is a high-efficiency particulate air filter. It is able to remove particles at a size of 0.3 micrometer with an efficiency of 99.97%. It is also able to remove both smaller and larger particles. Waste disposal is even more stringent when working in a biosafety level 2 environment, such as the filter unit inside the nozzle of a pipette, strict decontamination procedures before disposal, and other cautionary measures to avoid spills.